Appreciate it. Here we go, YouTube.
2, 1, here we go.
Hey. Oh, my. Yeah. All right, we're going to disconnect you. Yeah, exactly. Let's. Right. Yeah. Oh, we lost the front. Oh, front monitor's back. There we go. All right.
And we've called.
All right, hey YouTube, so we're going to do a little flight here today from Kilo Papa Whiskey Kilo on down to Kilo Alpha Uniform Whiskey in case you have floor flight and you want to follow along. This is going to be an IFR flight. So joining me in the cockpit today, we have Matt.
Hey guys.
Say hi to Matt.
Hey everybody.
So we have not been assigned a runway to depart from. Okay, so now going back to programming this departure, which I can't do in my iPad, but I can do in the G1000. There's asking for a transition, and there's a ton of them.
So looking at the chart, I'm going to guess that the transitions are all these different VORs that are drawn on the chart.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Probably. So the one that we would make the most sense for us is Northbrook. Okay, so I'm just thinking through all of this stuff. Matt, a couple of other things you can do, because we're going to be doing an upside down U before we go. If you want to, here, let's just put this. If you can put, no, actually, I can do it quick. So, well, we actually don't, we're not going to worry about it just a second, because we're going to, right when we start to taxi, at that point, we'll worry about it, because there's no point in doing it now. There's only so many slots there.
Yeah, so Trent, for the record,
yeah,
and this is just FYI, some pilots like to put departure in COM2, no matter how many ATCs they're going to talk to.
I like
That's what I was going to do.
Perfect. Let's do that. So,
okay. All right, back to COM2, and then we've got our ATIS in there.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
And then what is our frequency for our departure?
We're looking at 120.55.
2040. Okay.
All right, so Fabio, back to you. So now I want to update my, so can you have your phone in this mode here? I'm going to read off the route. So let's confirm that both of our iPads look the same, and then we're going to program it. So Pumpkin, Nito, Dylan, Ronick, Badger, Victor 191, and then Cow runway 13.
Okay, but Chirp, correct?
Chirp is, you don't actually have to have it in there because it's it's the off ramp for that Victor way.
Okay.
So you can take it out or leave it in, it really makes no difference. So now we want to program this into our flight plan. So, okay, and then
Victor 191.
Okay, so when we're on call, if we hit menu and then we put load airway, there's Victor 191, and our off ramp is Chirp. So, there we go, there's Chirp down there. Load. Okay, so now we're going to roll through this and make sure that the programming in here equals what you got on your iPad.
Okay.
So, and so we've got our runway 16, Milwaukee ground. This is Cessna 172, November 72 Mike Zulu. We're on the ramp in front of the signature flight support building, and we're looking for an IFR taxi clearance.
November 72 Mike Zulu, Milwaukee ground, good afternoon. Taxi runway 16 via Kilo 3 and Kilo.
Taxi runway 16 via Kilo 3 and Kilo 72 Mike Zulu. Okay, so let's have a look at that. So via Kilo 3, so we're going to go out and turn left, and then we're going to head, turn left. Yeah, left, right, all the way to runway 6.
Okay.
Okay, so there's Kilo 3. So you want to go ahead and release the parking brake.
All right, where's that?
It's a big red handle right there. Just push it in. There we go. It's good.
All right, clear right, clear left.
November 72 Mike Zulu, monitor tower now 119.9.
72 Mike Zulu, tower 119.9. Tower, this is Cessna November 72 Mike Zulu, holding short runway 34, and we're ready for takeoff.
November 72 Mike Zulu, executive tower, good afternoon. Clear for takeoff, runway 16, climb and maintain 3000, and fly the Milwaukee 5 departure, heading 340.
Okay, clear for takeoff. Stop here. Clear for takeoff, runway 16, climb, maintain 3000, fly the Milwaukee 5 departure. And say the heading again, would you?
November 72, Mike Zulu, heading 340.
Heading 34072, Mike Zulu, thank you. So heading is good, that's good. We're ready to talk to approach as soon as we lift off. We're at 3000. We've got that's not the correct altimeter. The altimeter is
2098.
29.98, correct.
Okay, there we go.
And there we go. Okay, so my controls.
Your controls.
Airspeed is live.
Airspeed's alive. Engine's in the green.
Okay, up we go.
Okay, gear's coming up. Ready?
Yeah, well, there's no gear up in this plane.
Oh, there isn't? Okay, didn't know it was fixed.
We're flying at 172, Matt.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought we were 182 RG.
Now, there we go. Autopilot is on.
Alaska 229, sir, I need you at 5,000. Need you at 5,000. Show 5,600. Roger, we'll get back down to 5,000. Alaska 229. Turn now heading north.
72 Mike Zulu, turning north. All right.
November 72 Mike Zulu, Chicago Center. We have some PIRAPs ahead of you of moderate turbulence, and it looks like it's spanning all the altitudes here. So let me know if you have a different altitude you want to try, but it looks like they're all going to be about the same.
72 Mike Zulu, copy that. We'll stay put where we are. Matt, it's going to get bumpy.
Okay. Tighten it up.
There it is.
Here we go.
Get a little bouncy. Hey, simulator gods, do you think maybe we could have a little VFR on top so we can have at least something to look at instead of nothing?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
You know, a little blue sky here and there. Because basically the turbulence is now going as fast as,
yeah,
as
I
our
guess.
increased ground speed. And
I guess. All right, it should be smooth now.
Yeah, it was like driving down a washboard road.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so this will, it's probably, well, how long to
Well, the ground speed is ×6 now, so
Okay.
we're going, you know, about
6 times as fast.
700 knots.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
and we're in afterburner now, folks.
Yeah.
Excellent.
In full IMC, because, you know, why would you?
Information Lima. 1700 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable.
So did you have that already turned on for our arrival?
I did
Sky
not.
Conditions 450 overcast.
Wait,
Temperature.
listen to that. What was that? 12465? Was that the ATIS for the departure airport?
No, that was Chicago Center.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why it started talking to us all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay, so should be over Badger or just passing Badger.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that ground go under you like it's nothing.
We don't see any ground.
Well, in synthetic vision.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
All right, so next VOR should be Oshkosh.
Okay, our inbound course is a 127. I've got that bugged.
Okay.
Okay, 5,200 feet. Touchdown landing zone is 1196. And our elevation is 1201.
Okay. And if we end up doing a circle to land for whatever reason, which I don't anticipate having to do, we would make that, the minimums would go up to 1840. But we don't have a concern with weather minimums at this point in time. We're going to have, you know, what were our ceilings here? They were 2,000, or no, 4,100 overcast. So we've got tons of gap between the clouds overhead and plenty of visibility. So we shouldn't have any issues.
Okay, and our Unicom is 122.7. I got that in the COM 1
Okay.
in the standby. And then, of course, we're listening to Minneapolis Center on 124.4.
Okay, so we'll make our first CTAF call. So if we put on nearest, we can see sort of where we're at. We're 16 miles away from the airport, so I'm going to make my first CTAF call when we're over Fallon.
Okay, sounds good.
So I don't think it's going to be a crosswind as much as it's going to be headwind. Because it's 148 and we're landing 13.
1-3, yeah.
So it shouldn't be a huge issue.
Quartering, I guess, crosswind, yeah.
And
Or headwind,
there
I
is
should
some
say.
gusts. It was
21, right?
yeah,
Gusting
13
21.
gusting 21, correct. So with 13 gusting 21, I would come in 5 knots faster.
At least.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would come in at 75. And I'm going to turn the autopilot off right at the FAF because I want more practice of flying
Okay.
from the right seat and staring over there at the,
All right.
the flight director. So we'll make another radio call at the FAF. So if I forget to do that, remind me.
All right.
In case you folks out there in YouTubeville don't know what the FAF is, FAF stands for Final Approach Fix. And on all precision and non-precision approaches, that's where you're going to start your descent down to the runway following the glide slope, which in this case, because we've got an RNAV LPV approach, we are going to get, it's a precision-like approach. It's not an ILS, which is a textbook precision approach, but we can still trust the vertical guidance to a great degree. If it was a non-precision approach and there was step downs, then we'd be using what's called a constant descent final approach, CDFA.
3000.
3000, okay. And, but that's a topic for a different video. 2.3 miles to go until the final approach fix. The decision altitude
VDP.
is 1446.
So what's the go-around altitude?
The go-around altitude, I'm not familiar with that
What
term.
altitude are you going to climb to if you go around?
Oh, we're going to climb 4,000.
4000, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, what do we have set?
3,000.
There we go.
Yeah, good.
There we go.
Beautiful, thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to walk you guys there instead of just giving it to you.
Yeah, no problem.
It'll be a climbing left turn, correct? 4000. Direct Zurich.
So climb 1,800 on runway heading, then
Then 4000.
turn
Right.
left 4,000.
Excellent.
All right, so speed is still looking good.
Speed's good.
And we are 400 feet roughly from minimums. We're
All right.
right on the glide slope. Everything is looking fine. We've already got visuals out the window.
Okay, I got the brakes.
Okay.
Whoops, I think I do anyway.
Yeah. Tell you what,
Whoops.
your controls now.
Ah, my goodness.
So we'll call it here. We'll just put the parking brake on.
All right, parking brake is set. Power back to idle.
All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming along with the flight today with Fabio and Matt and myself. I hope that you found this flight very educational. If you did, or you have questions about what we were doing, please make sure that you do leave those down in the comments. The more comments that you leave and the more thumbs up that you give, the more people that will see this video and the more opportunities this channel has to grow and help other aspiring pilots like you and like me. So as always, thank you very much for tuning in and watching with us today. I'm Trent Deersman. It's been a pleasure to fly with you, and I hope that you enjoyed flying with Trent. Take care. Bye-bye.